Hello everyone and welcome to my story club show. Dear students, since last 15 to 16 days we are arranging story club show, and today also I am here with a new story for you. Today's story is a very small story, but it is a motivational story. When we will listen to this story, I assure you, I say you definitely you will get inspiration from this story. You will get motivation from this story. I would like to tell you that this story will give you positive attitude. This story will give you positive mindset. Definitely, this story will change your mindset about your life. This story will bring positive thinking in your life. And now I'm going to start the very beautiful, very wonderful story. The title of the story is Potatoes, Eggs, and Coffee Beans. What is the title of the story? The title of the story is Potatoes, Eggs, and Coffee Beans. Dear friends, once there was a daughter, and that daughter was facing problems in her life. She was struggling, fighting with life, but she was not able to solve the problems in her life. She was going to solve one problem, then another problem was following her. She was trying to come out of one calamity, another calamity was coming in front of her. She was trying to come out of one diversity, another diversity was coming in front of her, or she had to face another diversity. So now she had become unhappy in life. She had become very sad in life. She had become disappointed in life. She was nervous. She doesn't want to live her life now. She wanted to run away from this type of life. So one day, this daughter went to her father and she said to her father, "Dear father, tell me, what should I do? I am very sad in life. Now I don't want to live life." Then her father said to her, "Dear daughter, come with me in the kitchen." Her father was a chef, means her father was a cook. Her father's work was cooking. He was a chef. He was a cook. So her father said her, "Please, dear daughter, come with me in the kitchen." Then both of them went into the kitchen. Then there were three stoves. He put pots on three stoves. He poured water, equal water, into three pots, and then he took potatoes in one pot. He put eggs in another pot, and he put coffee beans in the third pot. Water was same, and he lighted all three stoves, and now the stoves were burning. The gas was burning with full speed, and he did not say anything to his daughter. She was waiting there impatiently. She was thinking, what my father is doing? What is he doing? She was impatient, and stoves were on for 20 minutes. Now the water was fully boiled. The water had become very hot. Water had become very hot. Now water vapor was coming out from all the three pots. After 20 minutes, father came there. He put off the three stoves. Then he take down all three pots, And then he said to his daughter, "Dear daughter, look at these three pots. What is in these pots?" Then the daughter said quickly, "Father, in the first pot there are potatoes. In the second pot there are eggs. And in the third pot there is coffee." And father said, "Now you touch potatoes, eggs, and coffee." Then, first of all, she touched the potatoes. And she said, "Now potatoes have become very soft. Potatoes have become very weak." Then father said, "Dear daughter, before boiling, potatoes were very hard, very strong, but after boiling, they have become soft. They have become weak because of problem. All these three things, potatoes, eggs, and coffee beans, were facing the same diversity. They were facing the same calamity. They were facing the same problem, but the reaction of these three things was different. What was the reaction of potatoes? In diversity, because of calamity, because of trouble, what had happened to potatoes? Potatoes were very strong, but they became weak and soft. Means they did not have courage to face the diversity. Now look at eggs. Before boiling, how were eggs? Eggs were delicate. They had delicate shell, and inside eggs there was liquid, and that shell was protecting liquid. But when they were put in the calamity, boiling water, in the calamity, now father said to daughter, "Daughter, you break those eggs." Daughter broke those eggs and now said, "Touch the boiled eggs." Inside, which was liquid, now it had become hard. And how had eggs reacted to that diversity? They also had become strong in diversity. They did not fear to that diversity. They also had faced that diversity positively. They had positive mindset, they had positive attitude, and in the problem they had become strong. And now father poured coffee into a cup and said to daughter, "Daughter, sip this coffee." Sip means drink. "Daughter, drink this coffee." Father said to her daughter, "Dear daughter, now drink coffee." Daughter drank coffee, and the coffee had beautiful taste and beautiful aroma. When she drank coffee, she became very happy. And father said, coffee also had faced the same diversity of boiling water. But coffee had become tasty. Coffee had changed the color of water. Means she had changed the color of diversity. She had changed the color of calamity. She had changed it into tasty coffee. Then father said to his daughter, "Daughter, there are men, there are human beings, and in every human being's life there are problems, there are calamities. Everybody has to face calamities in life. Sometimes there is happiness and sometimes there is sorrow in everybody's life. But it depends on us how we react to that calamity or how we react to that diversity." And father said to daughter, "Now it is in your hands. If you have to become a potato, you have to become an egg, or you have to become a coffee." Things happen around us. Things happen to us. But what is important, what happens within us, that is very important. Means problems come in our life. Problems come in our life. It means problems come in the life of all the people. But due to problem, what happens into our mind, that is important. Our mind should be strong. Though our body is weak, but our mindset, our attitude should be strong. Our attitude should be stable, and we should not fear to problem. We should have power to change that problem into opportunity. This is the moral of the story. Dear friends, there are problems in everybody's life. But when problems come into our life, what do? We are under stress. Nowadays, many people are taking hypertension. And what happens? Because of hypertension, many diseases take birth into our body, and they make our body weak. Already our mind is weak, and because of weak mind, many diseases, we are not able to sleep comfortably at night because of hypertension. Why do we take hypertension? Because of small things, because of small problems. But this story tells us that we should not take hypertension, or we should not take tension. We should be cool. We should be stable in a big problem also, in a big diversity, in a big calamity also. Our mind should be cool, and our attitude should be positive. And we should have courage. If we have courage, our attitude is positive, then we can solve any problem. So, whatever may happen around us, whatever may happen with us, but what happens within us, that is important. Nothing should happen within us in problem also. We should be strong from inside in problems also. That is the lesson of this story. I think my stories are helping you to learn new things, and my stories are helping you to learn English also. My honest purpose, my humble purpose behind arranging Story Club Show is to teach students something new, to teach my students English. That's why I am arranging Story Club Show. If you like this video, please like it, comment on it, share it, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe it, because every day it will give you chance to listen something new. Every day it will give you chance to learn something new. That's why you have to subscribe my channel. That's it. Thanks a lot.